The end of the championship meet is upon us, and it is the Grade 1 $1 million Florida Derby. Ron, this has to be about your 100th Florida Derby here.
Yeah, it's about 106.
Yeah.
I knew she was going to do something like that. What I like about this one, pretty wide open.
It really is, and we've had horses in the past like Fierceness last year, Forte, who were just decided favorites, but this, it does look wide open.
No, yeah, Sovereignty, the big horse after its, good performance in the Fountain of Youth, the Grade 2 event. But, he needed every last inch of it to do so. Is he the big favorite? Yeah, I can understand that, but I think you can look other ways. Now, the big news, of course, with that horse is, of course, Junior Alvarado not going to be in the saddle. Manny Franco's going to ride. He's won the Florida Derby. He's won the Holy Bull, so we'll see what happens. I'm still going to stick with my man Bill Mott.
I like it. This is a horse that looks like he'll love every bit of the mile and an eighth, but a Tappan Street, for me, I think is an interesting horse. He passed the Fountain of Youth to run here in the Florida Derby, and he's just making some nice progressive steps for the Brad Cox barn.
Yeah, the horse that won that race, Burnham Square, we haven't seen him. He's going to run a little later on, but that horse, watch that horse in the Kentucky Derby. I think he's going to be something else.
Okay, so on the cuff here, what's a long shot play in the Florida Derby?
I think the long shot play, you got to go sort of to the inside with Neo Equos. This one for Safi Joseph Jr. He's got that speed, ran okay in the Fountain.
Yep.
Breaking from the inside. You got to love the connections. Edgar Zayas, a great meet. I think if you're looking for a long shot, you might go that way.
Yeah, I think so too. This is a horse that had just tried stretching out 2 turns for the first time. Last out in the Fountain of Youth, it was a big ask, but if he improves a little bit, he could be very tough.
One quick question. What about Disruptor?
Well, Disruptor is another horse that looks like he'll love every bit of the distance here, and wow, what a victory it was last time.
Yeah, Todd Pletcher going for his 9th Florida Derby. Just that alone makes you go, wow.
Yeah, and 3 of those were with Irad Ortiz, so both of them, when they team up, they strike hot.
And Rapoli Stable, they're going for their 3rd consecutive. We're trying to tell you something here?
It's a great edition of the Grade 1 Curlin Florida Derby, and Ron and I will be with you, as well as Brian Nadeau, all weekend to help you through the card.